with just over 2 weeks until Election Day, and I will shout hallelujah when this thing is finally over, the presidential candidates were stumping through swing states this weekend. John Jessup has more on that story from our CBN News Bureau in Washington. John?
That's right, Gordon. Vice President Kamala Harris spoke Sunday at a Georgia church, but her earlier comments to some Christian protesters at a Wisconsin rally caused a stir. Meanwhile, former President Trump used profane language to describe Harris in Pennsylvania. CBN's Brody Carter reports on the events of the campaign trail.
Nearly 15 million early voting and absentee ballots have already been cast. And with 15 days to go, faith communities are a key target for victory.
And let us remember that while weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning.
Vice President Harris appealing to faith voters at New Birth Church in Atlanta.
Faith and good works go hand in hand. And that is especially true when it comes to protecting our sacred right to vote and getting souls to the polls.
But over the weekend, an online community questioned her faith in a viral tweet when rally protesters were silenced after shouting, "Jesus is Lord."
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
Last week, she took heat from the podium for skipping the Al Smith Dinner, an annual fundraiser for Catholic charities named after the first Catholic to run for president.
Catholics will be a key demographic in every battleground state. I'm sorry, why is Vice President Harris not here?
Former President Donald Trump campaigning in Pennsylvania this weekend, using vulgar language in his reference to the vice president.
"We can't stand you, you're a vice president."
He also campaigned at a McDonald's, where he served French fries and said Harris's claim of once having worked at McDonald's is not true.
Look, I don't like it. I don't like the profanity. I don't like personal attacks. I don't like any of that stuff. But nothing new and nothing that's going to move the dial when it comes to this election right now. It's an outrageous statement by Donald Trump. Must be a Friday night, right?
On ABC's This Week, New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu says Trump's foul language is nothing new. He also defended Trump's comments, saying the military should be used against America's, quote, internal enemies.
I don't think he's going to go and weaponize. He didn't do it the first term. He's not going to necessarily do it this term. But he's making a point that we want leaders that are fighters and stand up for their fellow Americans.
This week, Harris will team up with the Obamas in key swing states, while Trump heads to North Carolina to view the damage by Hurricane Helene. Brody Carter, CBN News.